Today's video is gonna be about my top 10 favorite K-dramas. So some of you may or may not know, but I am in the military, and next year I'm gonna be going to Korea. I guess in celebration of that, I decided to do my top 10 favorite Korean dramas. I've been into K-dramas since 2012. I was bored, so I was strolling through Netflix trying to find something to watch. I stumbled across this show and I started watching it and I just fell in love. Okay, so number 10, the first one on my list is Nice Guy. Not only is this a good drama, but it also has Song Joong Ki, and we all know how fine he is. It's basically about a medical student who is supporting his sick young sister. He was in love with this girl and she ended up betraying him, and she betrayed him, so he pretty much wanted to seek revenge on her. It's more of a serious drama, but it's really good. Number 9 is a drama called The Winter the Wind Blows. And y'all, this drama will have you all in your feelings. It's just so, it's filmed in the winter time, so it's just romantic. It's one of those shows where one of the main characters does something bad, but you end up falling in love with them anyways. Basically, it's about this schemer who ends up meeting this girl who is blind, and he pretends to be her brother. It's a romance, and it's just wonderful in every way, and I think you guys will love it. And the male lead is Jo In-sung, and the female lead is Song Hye Kyo, and I love her. She's an amazing actor. I'm a sucker for romance. Anything with romance and comedy, I'm hooked. I mean, the storyline has to be good too. But number 8 on my list is Master Son, and I fell in love with this one because it was different from the typical type of story. This one is about a woman who was in an accident, and ever since the accident she can see ghosts, and she meets this guy who's like the owner or manager or whatever of this mall, and when she touches him or when she's around him, she doesn't see those ghosts anymore, and those ghosts are taking over her life. So she wants to be around this guy because she doesn't want to see those ghosts anymore, and he thinks she's crazy and he's annoyed with her, but it ends so beautifully, and it's just so sweet and funny. It's hilarious. It's a rom-com, and the characters just fit so well together, and it's just great, y'all. The female lead in this one is Kong Hyo Jin, and the male lead is Soji Sub, who y'all probably heard of. Number 8, it's a drama, and it has so much drama in it, but this one is called Secret. The male lead in this one is Ji-sung. He's fine too, and the female lead is Hwang Jung. Y'all, this drama is just so sad, and it just has so much going on. Like, the female lead, I really just felt for her because she goes through so much in this show, but the storyline is centered around a car accident. Both the male and female lead are involved in it in some kind of way. The female lead, she also gets betrayed by her lover, and it's so much, like, I feel so bad for her, but every episode is just like, oh my god, so much stuff is just gonna unravel throughout time. It ended wonderfully. Number 6 on my list is Kill Me Heal Me, and oh my god, this drama is hands down, it's a close first in my book, but this one is definitely worth the watch. If you don't watch anything, definitely watch this drama because it is amazing. The actors, the storyline, the plot, like everything just goes together so good. The actors in this are the same 2 actors from Secret, Ji-sung and Hwang Jung-eun. They just fit so well together. Any drama that they're in together, you know it's gonna be good. So this drama is about a man who has multiple personality disorder. Due to trauma, something bad happened to him when he was young. He can't remember exactly what happened. His different personalities are fighting to become that dominant personality and overtake his normal self. His different personalities you're just gonna fall in love with. He has this one, Kim Nana, and she is my favorite. She is so hilarious. But his acting was y'all, this man can act. He did every personality so well. It's drama, it's romance, it's comedy, it's anything that you can ask for, and it's really just the perfect drama. Number 5 is Rooftop Prince, and the male lead in this one is Park Yoo-chung, and then the female lead is Han Ji-min. Now this drama is one of those quirky, is that how you say it? Quirky, funny dramas. It starts in the Joseon, or the older time period, and the woman that he married, his princess, which he calls Pika, I'm guessing that's princess in Korean, she ends up going missing. He ends up getting sent to the future somehow with 3 other of his retainers. I don't know what that means, but that's what they called it in the description. So he ends up meeting a lookalike of his princess, and he's convinced that if he marries her, then he'll go back to his rightful time period. He's pretty much trying to solve this murder mystery of what happened to her. You get to see them, like, because they're from an older area and they didn't really have technology, so now they're open to all these cell phones, cameras, and technology or whatever, and it's just funny seeing them trying to fit in. But yeah, it's hilarious. Number 4, this is a more recent one that I watched. It has the fine Song Joong Ki in it, and the song Hai Kyo. I think they're engaged or married or something, which I know is heartbreaking, but if he's married to anybody, I'm glad it's her. This show is basically about a guy who's in the military. He has a best friend who is also in the military. They're special forces or something like that. They're in the special part of the military. He ends up meeting this girl while he's on break from his army duties at a hospital. He thinks she's beautiful. He takes interest in her. They end up going on a date, but due to his career, he's always leaving, so they ended up being sent to Greece together, and you just get to see their relationship grow from there. And all the lead characters are amazing, and I love them, and these two fit. Their chemistry in this show was so good, so I'm not surprised that they got together in real life. I love this show so much, y'all. Number 3, Flower Boy Ramen Shop. The male lead in this one is Jung Il-woo, and the female lead is Lee Chung-ga. And this one is basically about a woman who, she's aspiring to be a teacher, and she ends up meeting this guy who she takes interest in. Then eventually she finds out that he's still in high school and she's like in her mid-20s. So she ends up being turned off by him, not just because he's younger, but also because he's arrogant. And he ends up taking interest in her. So you just get to see how that pans out. But it's super funny, y'all. It's never a dull moment in the show. Number 2 on my list is Reply 1997. This is one of those shows you can just watch over and over and over. I don't know, it's so relatable, because it's about a high school girl. Well, it's really about a group of friends. The main character is a female who they focus on the most, but they still show you all of her friends, their background stories and everything as well. And you just see them grow up and go through changes and their crushes, and you're gonna want people to be together. I don't know, it's really just one of those feel-good type of TV shows that you watch and you can just watch no matter how old you are. The female lead in this one is Jung Eun-ji, and the male lead is So In-guk. And I'm bad at pronouncing names, y'all. I tried to learn Korean a while ago. I'm on and off. I'm still gonna try to attempt to learn it, but I just... Okay, so number 1 on my list has a very special place in my heart. Oh my god, it was the very first drama that I ever watched, and that got me hooked and addicted to Korean dramas. I want y'all to take a guess what that is. I feel like this was everybody's introduction into K-dramas. So the number 1 drama on my list is, and will forever be, Boys Over Flowers. This was the first drama that I ever watched and instantly fell in love with. It was just different to me because I had never seen anything like it. Like, y'all know how K-dramas are. They're dramatic and over the top with everything. But you grow to love it. I'm sure y'all already know and have heard what this one is about, but basically it's about a poor girl who ends up going to this rich school because she saved somebody's life, and they have the infamous F4 who terrorizes everybody in their way, and you know, they can do whatever they want because they're the richest people that attend the school. And the main character ends up falling in love with the female lead, and she does not like him at all because he's mean and entitled, and she's not like that at all. She's pretty, she just cares about people, and so they didn't fit at all. But you get to see how that plays out with them two and with the group of guys, the F4 group. And yeah, it also has a bunch of remakes. It's based off of manga. I read some of it. I also watched some of the anime, and I watched the Japanese version, Hanayori Dango, as well as the Taiwanese version called Meteor Garden, and I love every last one of them. So all of the shows that I listed are definitely worth the watch. So if you don't watch any show from this list, make sure you watch Kill Me Heal Me, because I swear y'all, that one is super good. You got a fine male lead, comedy, romance, drama, like a good story. It's just everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope if you haven't seen some of these shows that you go watch them, because they definitely worth it. If not, you're gonna be missing out. I'm not kidding. I like to think I have great taste, so I'm telling y'all, these are worth it. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button. Go to Korea, I'm definitely gonna do some vlogs and show y'all what the life is like there, so stay tuned for that. Bye.